All right, it's time for the Boomer Sooner News Update. Football, the men's basketball, important conference games to remember, and the entire women's conference and non-conference games are out. So I'll lay in a couple of important ones there as far as home games and an away game that I feel like is very important. But let's start with what everybody here in Oklahomaville is wanting to talk about: OU Sooner football and college football in general. Uh, Offensive lineman Tyler Evans, a week ago from today, last Friday, during the football practice, tore the ACL ligament, and we'll have to sit out the entire year for the Sooners. Evans does have a redshirt year possible, so look for him to use that redshirt year and be able to come back as far as next year. That means that offensive lineman Adam Shedd, an offensive lineman from Oklahoma, from Mustang, Oklahoma, will probably be moved to that right guard slot. And, of course, Gabe Ikard, the Oklahoma Sooners from Oklahoma City, Bishop McGuinness High School, former tight end, will have to play center for the Sooners. More offensive line problems, as offensive lineman Michael McGee was given the practice on Monday, was given that day off to what Bob Stoops says is, quote, think about his future in football, unquote. And he's decided not to play for the University of Oklahoma, which is a huge, 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 huge hit to the Sooner Nation. On a much more exciting note, the former Penn State wide receiver, punt returner, kick returner, specialty guy, Justin Brown, is on campus, and Bob Stoops says that he will at least return special teams, kicks, and punts as far as returns are concerned for the Sooner Nation this season, says Bob Stoops. And then finally, in the college football aspect of things, one of the guys that I completely trust in this realm of media, as far as ESPN is concerned, Joe Schad released this a little bit early this afternoon, in that LSU. This has nothing to do with OU, obviously, but wait till I'm done here. LSU safety Tyrann Mathieu has been dismissed from the LSU Tiger football program. This is huge as far as college football overall is concerned. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This guy is very, 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 very good. As all of you know, I have an NFL team also, the Dallas Cowboys, and a guy that knows Oklahoma very well, Rex Ryan's brother, Rob Ryan. Rob Ryan, of course, is an Oklahoma guy also. Obviously, they wanted to look at what Maurice Claiborne had at cornerback. And he said that every time that they tried to find Claiborne's number, the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, was right there, trying to make a play, doing something, obviously, to help the team out, to help motivate his club, to push his club. And as everybody remembers what he did against Georgia for that big punt return. So for LSU to lose him and for him to be dismissed from the team is a huge, huge, huge move for all of college football, and that's why it's listed here as breaking news for football. Back to the University of Oklahoma news as men's basketball is concerned. key dates that you might want to circle when you get your season tickets in. January 12th will be Bedlam in Norman, OSU at OU. The 21st will be OU Texas at Oklahoma. February the 9th, will be Kansas at OU. And finally, March the 6th will be West Virginia at Oklahoma. That's the men's key conference dates. They have not released the non-conference dates for the University of Oklahoma. When they do, I'll let you know the important dates there. All the important dates for women's basketball are listed right here. I'll start with conference dates. January the 2nd, they'll play West Virginia at OU. January 19th will be OU Texas in that one. February the 10th will be Bedlam, OSU at OU. And finally, Baylor at Oklahoma, defending national champion Baylor at Oklahoma. A key non-conference date for you guys to remember will be Creighton at Oklahoma. Creighton is a team that I remember watching last year at the Lloyd Noble Center in a 2-game set in the NCAA tournament. It was Creighton and St. John's and Oklahoma and Michigan. There are two things that I remember about the first set of those games, the Creighton and St. John's game. The first thing I remember is that I got to meet good old JR, Jim Ross. Awesome stuff. I love that guy. I love Jim Ross. I always have, I always will. Whenever football season's in a slum and college basketball's out and college baseball's done and all I gotta watch is the Rangers and baseball and I don't really have much else to watch, I watch WWE just so I can see if JR's on there. I love JR. It was such a great opportunity to get to meet him. But also, I noticed about the score at the end of that game. St. John's got to meet up with Oklahoma, obviously. St. John's the team that beat out Oklahoma in the tournament. But they had to scratch, tighten up the nails, tighten up the chin straps so that they could hold off Creighton. Beat that team by 2 points. So you beat a team that beat Oklahoma by 2 points, and then they turn right around and beat Oklahoma in Norman. That just tells you what kind of fight they might be in when they go down to Creighton. That's all the news that I have for you here on the OU Sooner news update of football, basketball, and women's basketball and all. Until the conference slate comes out, or until more important things happen at OU. Thanks for watching it. Boomer Sooner!